Welcome back to another episode of Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. I'm your host today, Black Trey, and I'm joined by Big Jerv and Jay Skills, aka Jason Madison. Amin, we don't know where he at. I ain't
That
even gonna
nigga
try to
somewhere
find him.
lit in
I ain't
Arizona.
gonna try to find him. I don't know what happened to Amin. The Super Bowl is in his current location. Waste Management is in his current location, and we need to find out where Amin is. So if you see Amin, tell him that his BOMM co-hosts are looking for him.
I'm I'm sorry, Martin. I just got lit in
Oh, you
Arizona.
forgot one thing, bro. Sean's in Arizona also.
Oh, Sean. You know what Sean is doing in Arizona? Wearing those damn Mischief boots. Sean looked like he'll want a pair. I'm not
I,
gonna lie.
off top, he looked like he would rock a pair. And,
Somebody
and,
else,
and
somebody,
tell us
somebody
and tell
asked.
us he was fresh as shit.
Hey, somebody asked if he had them. Now they don't come out to the 18th. Shouts to Mischief. It's a marketing company. They're not a sneaker wearer or footwear brand or anything like that. They're known for troll merch. They made a Aircast into a quote unquote sneaker being sold for $450. These Mischief red boots are being sold for $350 if you want a pair. Jason, what was your first reaction when you seen these shits?
My first reaction was just to laugh. And I was low key. I knew niggas was gonna be up in arms about him. Um, but I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of fuck with the whole like vibe because I know how much it turns niggas off like immediately. So that actually made me want to go the other way and just like like they
So
on
you,
some
so you, so you the nigga that want to always be different.
for sure. But and also it's just like it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like fashion, everything, life, like it's supposed sometimes you're just supposed to be fun. And that shit just look like silly, like fun. You know what I'm saying? On
Jason, you in
some
your mid-30s trying to wear some motherfucking
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Astro Boy boots.
I would never wear them. I think the protocol for them is celebrities only. If you're a regular civilian walking around with those, you look like a motherfucking clown. But if you a celeb and you just, you want to get it off, I think it's a funny little thing to bust.
Jerv, what did you think when you first seen them?
I mean, the honest to God, my first reaction was Sean would rock these shits. I put him in one of the chats and was like, my nigga, like you gotta have a pair of these, right? And then but like I'm hearing you talk, Jay, right? And I'll be real. Like out of everybody in the chat, I'm learning you, right? Like, you know what I mean? I'm
Right.
learning. Amin is always 100% the last nigga that I would say would rock anything, right?
Right.
And then it's you. Trey
Yeah.
is the type of bull that, no disrespect, if Trey said, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna rock these and I'm gonna make these into what they need to be, I wouldn't agree with the flow. You know what I'm saying? But I can
Right.
see Trey, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm a little
I wouldn't be shocked if I like pulled up to NY and like met Trey at a bar and he had them on. Like, it wouldn't shock me.
Y'all
like Trey,
uh,
we off that much by saying we think you could rock you would rock them Jones?
absolutely.
If
Absolutely.
you got 'em for free,
For
Trey.
free, no. For free, I'm gonna definitely be in on the joke for sure.
Exactly. That's my
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
my
Okay,
point.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought y'all were like saying,
Oh no,
you know
I don't
what?
think you gonna spend your bread on them
I'm
Jones.
gonna pay the
No,
350, and
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
That's
not
what
at
wear
they
all.
going for, 350.
350.
And that's
Yeah,
on the front end, right? That's not even like
that
the
ain't even
resale.
resale. You know,
What?
And they probably resell for a little
That's probably a
number right now.
stack on the resale,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, for
it was
sure.
so crazy because shouts to Matt Halfhill over at Nice Kicks. They got them first, right? And they were able to. The social media manager Dez wore them and dressed up and did all the shit he's supposed to do in them and get reactions.
Hmm.
And it took the internet by storm because everyone started to get seated and they weren't selling them. So people were like, where can I get them? Where can I get them? What are these? Have you seen these? They did the job. As a
Yeah,
marketing company, not a sneakers company, they got more impressions than Nike, Adidas, Reebok, across the board, off
mm,
not even selling a pair. They didn't sell these. They
right.
gave them to a seeding group. So anytime that was just a lab rat situation of building hype and doing free advertising.
No, and it
Lil
was a
Wayne,
fly
go ahead and
idea.
wear it. It was a sick ass idea. Mischief,
Yeah.
I bow to you guys because that's amazing promo, word of mouth. Now people are looking for these.
Yep. No,
You don't
and
have
that's
to
the
say
thing.
much.
Now you gonna see him in Atlanta. You gonna see him, in Miami. You gonna see him everywhere.
But
Niggas is
again,
about to
Jerv,
have these on.
first of all, Jerv, when the last time you bought a pair of $350 shoes?
Retail $350.
Where? What have you bought $350 that was retail?
Nah.
Exactly, Jason.
I don't
When the
really do
last
too
time you
much
bought
350
something
retail.
$350?
I mean, not that long ago, I bought the Supreme Dunks, the low top, the blue and white Supreme
They
Dunks.
retail at
But
$350.
they was
You
they
caught them on
wasn't
the after
retail
joint
at
at
no
$350.
$350. You
Because
probably got
I've
the
spent
retail.
$350 on the resale
Yeah, but I'm
joint, but not
talking
the
about
retail.
retail.
I think those shoes is retail. Like I'm gonna actually try to look that up.
They
I
might
don't know.
be $100 less.
Nah,
But
cause
all I'm gonna
hold on.
say is,
Yeah.
listen. All I'm gonna say is, those boots y'all just teased me about was $325. Those Stussy joints. Those are
The
$325.
joints with the heel, the
Nah,
joints Drake had
no,
on
no,
in the
no, no,
video.
no. Those are $1,000, brother. It's $1,000.
I'm cool.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
but
Just because it got a price tag, don't make it dope.
no, don't make it hot. But all I'm saying is, I don't think I'm really spending $350 for something that I just want to get like a couple laughs off of. I don't have disposable income like that for me to be experimenting. I asked Des, they look like, first of all, I said, do they hurt your shins? He said, no. They're kind of tough up top, but very light at the bottom, which kind of shocked me. But they're a pain to get off. You know what I'm saying? So think about that. You put them on, you have fun, you get your pictures. You literally need help taking them off.
Like when your shorty need help taking off her fucking shit at the end of the night.
Yeah.
You gotta have a nigga pulling your feet. Yo,
Yeah.
imagine a nigga pressing you and you got them joints on and you got a haul ass.
You can't.
Yo, you know how much of a
feet.
clown you look like running in them joints?
You're gonna look like Missy and Little Kim in the video back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
When they dressed up like Mega Man.
That
But
is
it's
some
so,
man shit.
but it's so crazy. Like I said, shout outs to them in marketing. I don't expect anyone that I know personally to have them. And if they do, then they just want to be clowns. I mean, at the end of the day, it was all conversational piece. Like if you, honestly, you wear those, people gonna talk to you.
Right.
Like if you want attention, those are the attention shoes.
Oh, you gonna get attention.
But I'm talking about. But you might not. No, but here's the thing. You might not even get flamed. That might actually get you a chick just off the attention because she gonna ask you about them. And that's when, if you cool enough, you really could turn a negative into a positive. Now you come to the hood trying to flex that money and shit, niggas gonna cook.
Oh no, you gotta be what's that joint? What's that place called? Soho House?
Right.
Dumbo House with all them joints. You got to be at them type establishments to rock that shit. Like you can't just be pulling up to like the lock show at like the garden with them joints on. Like no.
Right.
I think creative people,
like a
I
random.
think creative people could pull it off because they always try to like look cool.
A random blood like busted them.
Oh my god.
Can't you see that though, Trey? Like
first of all, it's gonna be trust me, it's gonna be a nigga from LA that's gonna be telling you. You ain't up on these or you don't understand fashion. A hood nigga telling you about some Astro Boy boots, which is nuts to me because they look crazy. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is one of the most fashionable players in the NBA, and he couldn't pull them off great. So I don't got no faith in a lot of people wearing those. The only person who actually made them look normal was Janelle Monáe.
Right.
Because she lived.
I thought you were going to say your GOAT.
Weezy?
Ooh.
Yeah, your GOAT.
Why he my GOAT? That's crazy.
Ain't that your GOAT? That's your GOAT.
No, DJ Quick my GOAT. Quit doing me like this, bro. Y'all better stop acting like I ever said that. He is not my GOAT.
I swear you said that shit, yo.
Nah, he is a GOAT. I agree that he is a GOAT. He's like LeBron to me, bro. He ain't past Jordan.
You can't have multiple GOATs. Can we
have multiple GOATs, bro. It's GOTE, greatest of their era. You hear me?
Okay.
That's
All
not
right.
what that's not
Gate.
what it stands
Gate.
for.
Yeah,
That's not what it stands for at all.
You feel me?
Gote.
The gote.
Gote.
He's a gote.
It's French, nigga. It's
Yeah.
French.
Oh man. So my last question, Jason, if
Yeah.
Mischief seeded you a pair tomorrow, are you wearing them?
Nah, I'm selling them.
Jerv,
Nah.
if Mischief seeded you a pair, would you wear them?
Nah, that doesn't fit the brand. That's not my brand right there.
Okay, if Mischief sent me a pair, I'm wearing them.
We know.
I'm wearing them. Straight up.
But like this, I'm sure if they was listening to the pod, if they was on this pod like that and was really paying attention, they wouldn't even consider sending me them Jones. Like
Right.
they'd be like, if we had a sponsorship for them, like Ben would even hit me up and ask me my size, my nigga. They'd be like, yo, boy, don't need them Jones. Just send them to Trey. Trey the only nigga that's gonna wear them Jones. Maybe, yo, you know who would wear them if they got them for the free? Waz.
Waz would definitely.
Waz would definitely wear them.
You know what's crazy? Waz would wear them before me.
Easy.
Yeah.
And Waz would be in LA.
My nigga, Waz was wearing Kawhis with jeans.
But
so I know he'll wear those.
Kawhis is in New Balance?
So?
No, I'm asking. I'm just trying to know what you mean. As a New Balance?
Yes.
Come on.
No, but they're basketball shoes, brother.
I mean, yo, dog, we from a different era, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, first of all, what I don't really appreciate is this hoop sneak with jeans slander that has happened over the last couple of years.
Shout out to Jordan Brand. They just gave me the Luka one that's not out yet, right? I would not wear these with jeans. I don't care what anyone says. You think you could wear these with jeans, Jason?
No.
A performance shoe?
No.
I'm going to look at you like,
I don't wear jeans to begin with.
Huh?
I don't wear jeans to begin with. Like I can't.
But I'm just saying, like, if I gotta go somewhere and they're like, oh, it's a casual, like it's an event where I gotta wear shit. I'm not wearing these with jeans. Respectfully, these are on court only.
Oh no,
very
that's
good basketball shoe, by the way. I enjoy playing in these, but I'm not wearing them off the court. I'm sorry. So that's what I'm saying. Waz is wearing something like this with a pair of jeans.
I mean, but I wear. I will say I've dumbed down my hoop sneak rocking, right? Like I don't wear J's as much as I used to just because it's a watered, I feel like it got watered down a little bit. And then, but I wear Kobe's. I still wear Kobe's a lot. You know what I mean? Like a lot. I think the 8s is still the shit to me. So that's one hoop sneak that but I do recognize that like when I look down on people's feet now, like when you go out, outside of 3s and 4s, I don't really see many hoop sneaks on people's feet anymore, like on some I'm going out type shit. Like the game is just completely different now.
I wear my 11s.
No, I'm not. I mean, every now and then, like yeah, I'll wear my 11s every now and then. Like I'm not saying it never happens, but think about when you go out on a consistent basis, right? Out, on a hoop sneak level, you probably only see 3s and 4s like that on people's feet now. And 1s. I'm tripping. 1s. Of course, you see 1s.
All right. We know what it is. Today is the big game. People are going to be listening tomorrow, tuning in. Obviously, go Birds for Jerv. Jason is rooting for the Chiefs. I am personally rooting for the Chiefs. No disrespect to Jerv. No, it has zero to do with it. Because if y'all win, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna be happy for you. I don't care that much. I just don't like rooting against Patrick Mahomes in big moments. So I'm not gonna do that. But if you win, I'm going to be happy for you, Jerv. That's the simple point. You're my friend, and I want you to be happy. And when you and Haven post y'all fight song, it is cute as shit. And why not win a chip in Haven's lifetime? You feel me? Because y'all didn't win before she was born, right? The other one was before she was born.
She wasn't even conceived yet. She got conceived shortly after that.
So now she has a potential. She has a potential chance to be a champion through her lifetime and celebrate with her dad. Mom, that's a moment. She gonna be with you during the Super Bowl?
No, sir.
Oh, okay, dang.
No, sir.
That would have been tight. No, I know.
It's all good.
I know you trying to have your good time. You trying to be locked in. You trying
You
to
gotta
lock
lock in. You
I'm
need
locked
tunnel
in,
vision.
though. I'm
Lock
locked
in.
in. Like I don't need her to have that disappointment because I don't give a fuck about no Bluey, none of that shit today, dog. Yo, you can cry all you want, baby girl. Watch this fucking game, or you can go to bed. It's one or the other. Because I'm watching this game. I'm not turning the
Hey,
channel.
yo, you are a sick father, but I get it. All right. So while we're on the line on this, Jason, you're throwing a Super Bowl party. What
Right.
food are you serving?
I mean, it's gotta be pizza and wings off the rip, right? You know what I'm saying? And have a little. Then you need a fire dip on top of that. So
Dip
whatever
with
you.
what? Dip for the wings?
No,
Mm-mm.
like
For the
So
chips.
chips.
okay, so
You need it.
tell me a little bit more.
Okay,
What?
so yeah, I mean, the homegirl used to make a fire. What was it? Buffalo chicken dip.
Okay, that sound fire.
Yeah, so that's fire. But you know, you can get you like a good bean dip, a 7-layer dip is
Can't fuck
fire.
with no
You know.
bean dip.
Oh yeah, a good bean dip is
You
will
trying to
get
have
you.
niggas
Get
fuck up
you.
your bathroom, my nigga.
I'm just saying, like,
Come on.
I mean, niggas gonna feel
Oh,
like
you
that
got
regardless.
2-ply at your crib, I see.
Oh,
This
definitely.
nigga out here with the
Got
good toilet paper.
I mean, if
So
you
you
don't have
got so you
I
got
don't know
dip,
what you're doing.
chips. What kind of chips you having?
I like
Tortilla or actual
tortilla
potato
chips.
chips?
No,
Okay.
I like both. I will have
Okay.
both. So I like the Tostitos, either the scoops or just a regular triangle. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Chips, you got it with some salt on it because niggas be trying to get all them Trader Joe's chips with no salt and shit, and that shit is
Say
weak.
that healthy shit for another
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
Whoa,
bro.
dog.
You hear that, guys? Super Bowl is not the place to go the healthy route. Go ahead,
Nah,
Jason.
not at all. And then yeah, niggas want to get, 50 spot or some buffalo wings or some honey barbecue or some lemon pepper. I think them is
Okay,
the only
flat or
3
drums?
flavors. Okay, so this I was actually gonna tweet this the other day. So there's a big you know what I'm saying? The public is heavily on all flats. I might be the first and only all drums nigga.
I'm an
Team
all
drums,
drums
my
nigga too,
nigga.
though.
I'm all drums, my nigga.
Okay,
Fuck
I'm all
all
yeah,
drums.
flat shit.
Yeah,
Consensus,
I feel
bro.
like the all flats niggas is like heavy in the streets. They pressing they line. It's all flats everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's all
Flat
I
game
hear.
is crazy.
It's crazy. If you go in the streets, all you hear niggas order all flats, all flats. Nah, fuck that, nigga. It's team drums over here. It's all drums
You
on
know what I'm
mine.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm rolling with the drums, baby.
Okay, so Jerv, same scenario. You hosting the Super Bowl party. What's on the menu for the party?
First and foremost, go Birds, right? If the Birds is playing, then there ain't no Super Bowl party, my nigga. It's me in a room by myself with the same fucking meal I ate last Super Bowl, the same fucking meal I ate last NFC Championship game and this NFC Championship game, some buffalo shrimp and some fries, right? But if I'm hosting a Super Bowl party because my team not in it, I don't necessarily know if I gotta have the pizza
So wait,
and shit.
you won't host a Super Bowl party because your team is playing.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm a picky sports watcher, my nigga. Like I fathom myself to know the game a little bit. You know, I reckon I feel like on some common man shit, I know the game, right? Now you put all these ex NFL or ex NBA players, all right, yeah, dog. Like they gonna talk circles around me. Like they see shit that I just flat out don't see, right? But on some common man shit, like I feel like I'm an
Casual
elite
fan,
level,
right?
I'm an elite level watcher, right?
Okay.
So if it's niggas in the crib or people and your ladies in the crib or whomever, and they don't know what the fuck they talking about, I like dumb comments and shit like that just irks my soul.
So that's
dog.
gonna
Like,
ruin your experience.
it's not ruining my experience. I'm gonna cuss you out and you gonna have to like I can't deal with that, bro. Like you over here want to know why we ain't go for it on 4th and 20. We on our 5-yard line. Like I might snap on you. Like yo, shut. Like and then if that's your significant other, I didn't cuss out your peoples, and now me and you. We got a little issue for like the next couple of days because I didn't cause tension in your crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not apologizing for the shit. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you know me. You Drew. Why would you bring this person over my crib when you know how I get? So I don't do no hosting for my shit, dog. Like I don't do all that.
So now let's get back to hypotheticals.
Hypothetically, hypothetically, hypothetical. My hypothetical would be, it would be, I don't know if necessarily know if I gotta have pizza, but it's definitely gonna be some wings. Now, I'm not gonna get all drums because I'm gonna appease the people that like flats. But I make it known off top, hey, if y'all niggas is all flats, have at it. Leave them drums for the niggas that like the drums. You know what I'm saying? You said lemon pepper, Jay. I think lemon pepper is literally like the most overrated fucking wing sauce topping or whatever you want to call it. I feel like Rick Ross just kept saying lemon pepper wings, and then the hood just is like, yo, lemon pepper wings is the greatest shit ever. I'm more of a hot Parmesan kind of guy with the wing flavor. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have me them Johns. I'm definitely gonna have me some buffalo chicken dip. That's a must. You know what I'm saying? I'm having the tortillas, and if I'm having the Tostito chips. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, not that Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's, but Trader Joe's, this ain't your day. You know what I mean? I got the lime Jones with, you know what I mean, with the restaurant style. I got all flavor. I'm gonna have an assortment of them Jones. No veggies. I'm sorry. Just no veggies, dog. No fruit tray at my John. None of that, bro. I will have some regular chips because I'm a French onion, a little sour cream kind of dude. So like I like, you know what I mean? I'm the boy that's at your Super Bowl party or at a Super Bowl party. This is gonna eat the dip all crazy. Whoa.
Now,
yeah, that definitely sounds wild.
But now I'm gonna say I would like a nice little fruit platter in there. You know what I'm saying? I might want to grab me a couple strawberries or a little pineapple or something.
I mean, y'all do it differently on the West Coast, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, you said a little what in there?
Just like a little fruit platter, you know what I'm saying, with some pineapple and some, you know what I'm saying, some strawberries, some blueberries, something in there to mix up the little palate. You feel me? But
also, that's for fucking like the christening after party and shit for my daughter. This is Super Bowl.
So Jerv, are you not having any type of other like bread type of food? Like there's no sandwiches. It's just all wings. Wings?
So I'll do I feel like you gotta have we call them hoagies. Y'all, I think everybody else calls them heroes or subs or whatever.
Sandwiches, little subs.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna have me a little hoagie tray type joint with all the different joints, probably from like the Wawa or something. You know what I mean? One of them type joints. So I'm gonna have that. You wanna have your wings. You gonna have your dips with your chips and shit. And then depending on the flow, you know, depending on my crowd, depending on how I'm feeling, might be a little edible type little thing going on over there in the corner with the little dessert type flow, you know. And then, you know, I gotta have my little assortment of flowers. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have that for the people that need the flowers. And then the, you know, liquor. I'm not really a big liquor guy. You know what I mean? So I don't need like a punch or anything like that. But you know, I'm a tequila person at this stage in my life, so there will be some tequila in the building. You know what I mean? And there will be we will play some shots games.
Right.
All right, for me, man. Go ahead, Jason.
Nah, I was just gonna say, also with the pizza, there's certain grades and levels of the pizza. Like we not talking no Little Caesars. We not getting the, you know, I mean, even the Costco is a cheap pizza is good. I guess we could throw that in there. But there's certain tiers that I'm definitely not fucking with. Low tier.
It's the Super Bowl, bro. Like this ain't the time for us to cut it back. This is the last one of the year. You got a whole off season to recoup from what you about to do at the Super Bowl, dog. So whatever your A1 day one pizza is, that's what. But I will say, you said I don't think DiGiorno is actually a bad pizza.
I fuck with DiGiorno.
So if DiGiorno is the option of the pizza, I'm not mad at you, and I will fuck up that pizza. I'm not going front.
For sure. DiGiorno's on the playlist, for sure. All right, Trey, what you got?
All right, so I got a hosting personality, bro. Like, I love to host stuff. Look at bro. Hey.
This shit about to be fancy as shit.
It's not, bro. But listen, hear me out. So I'm going to order pizza and wings. First of all, I'm going to have a couple options. We're going to have 4 square, you know what I mean? Like the little 8 square joints, you know what I mean? For the people that like that. We're going to have cheese pizza. We're going to have pepperoni pizza. And then we're gonna have an assorted like kind of combination joint with multiple toppings that people can kind of get down with. So that's 4 boxes, depending on the size of the party. Wings wise, I'm gonna get 200 wings, right? Hear me out. Lemon pepper, barbecue, regular hot, and then maybe something like Caribbean jerk or something like that people like to fuck with.
I like a Caribbean jerk, John. That
You
joint's
feel
hard.
me? Look. Now you want to come to my
That's actually
party.
hard.
Now,
Yeah.
look, nigga, you want to come to my party.
I
And
mean,
then we got the dip.
I ain't sold yet. Like, dog, I can buy my own
Aight.
Caribbean jerk wings real quick. I
Aight.
see what's on
So
this
we got
menu,
the-
though.
So now we got the dipping sauce, we got the ranch, we got the blue cheese, depending on whoever like what. I'm still rolling
Team
with
blue
Jason
cheese.
on the Tostito scoop, because those are always been cool. Then you got to get the lime hinted ones too for people that like that. Then you got queso dip, and then you got picante extra hot, and you got a mild for people that can't handle it. Right?
Picante.
Yeah, the salsa.
Oh,
Never-
Nick, I just call it salsa, my nigga. Like,
or Ortega, you know what I'm saying? We got brands, bro.
saying?
We got brands. So
No,
I'm sorry,
excuse
I'm
me.
a brand whore. So we
Yeah,
got
I
that,
see.
right? So then that's my dip. Then we got the potato chips. We got Ruffles and we got Lay's, right? Ruffles and Lay's, king of dip stuff. We got ranch for the ranch dip. Then we got the 5-layer joint. You know what I'm saying? For people to dip. That's just for
5-layer. What's that? That's like a queso, John.
It's mixed. It's got a bunch of shit in it. You know what I'm saying? But it's for Lay's and however you want to do it. If you want to do the Ruffles joints too. Then I'm with Jason on this on the healthy tip.
Super Bowl party.
You definitely got to take your shoes off, bro. But I got covers too, shoe covers if you want to keep them on.
I'm not trying to be at a Super Bowl party. Oh, all right. For my sneakers, it's a cover. I thought you meant like the little footy joints the cats got.
No.
I'm on the edge of your couch, just twinkling my toes, watching the game.
Listen, then we keeping a good balance for the wings. So we got the mini carrots and the little cauliflower and the celery with ranch as well to accommodate that for those folks. Then for drinks, right? We got beer, and then we also got hard liquor, so tequila with limes already diced up, little salt station for the folks, and that would be technically my Super Bowl party.
Jerv, I just want to say,
that's fancy.
Jerv, you was hating on lemon pepper. I think it was hot in the streets before Ross ever, you know what I'm saying?
Alondra Hot Wings, bro. Hot Wings really had this shit cracking before Wingstop. You hear me?
That's some West Coast shit.
Yeah.
And then they had the atomic flavor where you had to sign the waiver, bro.
So let me ask you about this. I just got in a debate about that the other day, right? I've done the whole. So I went to a spot and they had the some ghost pepper wings. Like we didn't have to sign a waiver or nothing like that, but they had to give us the disclaimer and everything and ask us a couple questions and all that shit. We had to answer them, right? So I guess that's technically is a disclaimer. So I did it just to do it. But like, yo, why do niggas really fuck like Nick? Why do you like not necessarily you, but why do niggas really like the wings that like you don't even have? It's not even a flavor to it. Like there's no flavor to it.
I think honestly, it is a flavor to it, but it's faded out because of how hot it is. I think it's more of an ego thing, right? Because now you're eating it, you're not enjoying it. You're not enjoying it. Past two, you're not enjoying it.
I got the 3, dog, and I was done.
5, you're really just like, 10, niggas is worried about you because you're sweating, your nose is starting to, run. You still like you don't have to do this. You know what I mean? Maybe the bet is very childish. No, the bet is very childish. It's like you can't eat 4 for $50. And now niggas just it's some hoes around, so a nigga just want to just keep going.
Oh, don't let the hoes be around. Oh,
the hoes get the niggas always out of control, bro.
Out of pocket.
They gotta lose it out of pocket, right? So niggas keep eating these shits. I remember one time, right? I bought 25 atomics. Now niggas is dipping them in ranch and eating them and acting like that shit cool until my stomach was like, whoa now. Oh shit. You know what I mean? I done had 7. I'm laughing at the other homies. The other homie done rubbed his eyes on accident. He
Oh
fucked up.
no.
So it's a lot of shit going on. We playing around like this shit ain't what it is. Stop eating that shit. And the older you get, the harder that shit ain't it to play with.
Bro,
You know,
I
I'm
gave that
like
shit up when
20
I was
some.
a
I'm like
kid.
20 some. I'm like 18, 19, 20 years old, bro, eating that shit. So it felt like it was funny at that time. I'm not doing no one bag chip for you. I mean the one chip shit. I'm not
Yeah.
doing none of that. The last shit I did was the ALS shit for Tom Mom.
Mhm.
We had habanero ghost peppers, and we did it on. This wasn't Instagram Live. We did a video, and niggas was like, "Grab milk." Nigga, that shit
Milk don't
got
do
hotter.
shit.
It got hotter. I drank cold water. I drank ginger ale. Nigga, I drank everything that was potentially close. That shit did not help. I hadn't cried, nigga, in like 12 years, nigga. My shit was watering. All this shit. And it was for a good first of all, it's for a good cause. But I'll never do that shit again. Ever.
Yeah, bro. Niggas gave that shit up when I was a kid. Me
I'm
and
cool.
Dom used to have a game called Can You Take the Heat? And so whenever we would
Sick
go to
game.
like a a restaurant or some shit, you know, that had anything spicy, like we would order like whatever the spiciest shit was, and then we just have a contest to see who could take the heat. But it always just ended, you know, and I think we stopped not even because it was too hot, because our parents was just like tired of us acting a fool at places. Because you know, once niggas start getting too hot, niggas start grabbing for shit. Then the other niggas just crying, laughing, like
Ain't no yo, calm down.
yeah,
It ain't no
yeah,
control because they're having
yeah,
an out of body experience right
yeah.
now.
Like, so that shit is so funny when you were a kid. Like you just watching the nigga literally like on some cartoon shit, like smoke is coming out of niggas' ears, like you know what I'm saying. But yeah, you got once you have a couple of you know, stomach bathroom experiences with that, you kind of learn to dial it back a little
You know, it's
bit.
funny. I'm the opposite. So when I was young, I would say damn near, honestly, bro, damn near until I got 30, I was an individual that, like, you know, when we go get wings or something like that or anything, and they would ask hot, medium, or mild, I would say, how hot is your mild, right? Like I was cool on any, and then like one day I just started getting my wings, like, you know, when I started getting the wings more from the Chinese store or whatever, and then they put their
They
hot
kicking our
sauce
ass,
on it.
by the way. They
Yo,
kicking our
they put their
ass.
hot sauce on it, and I'm like, this shit ain't that bad. And then I just start putting hot sauce on everything, and then all out of nowhere, I just was like, I just became the
You a hot
dude that,
nigga.
yeah.
Hot nigga.
I'm a hot nigga. Hey, I'm
Hot
a hot
nigga.
nigga. All right,
Shout
so
out to Smarter.
I would love to talk about hot foods and this and continue to go on, but we gonna move on because we at the 30-minute mark. I'm only gonna mention the first 10 of this Billboard 50, and let me know how you feel about this. So at 10, we got Nicki Minaj. At 9, we got Snoop Dogg. At 8, we got Drake. At 7, we got Lil Wayne. At 6, we got Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. At 5, we got Eminem. At 4, we have Tupac Shakur. At 3, we have Nas. At 2, we have Kendrick Lamar. And at 1, we have Jay-Z. Jerv, how do you feel about this list?
That list is terrible. That's the worst top 10 I've ever heard in my entire life.
The worst?
Who don't belong? Who
Bro.
don't belong in the top 10?
So I want to look at this joint so I can just. So I recognize the room I'm in, right? So trust me, I understand what I'm walking myself into. It's all good. Nikki
No,
don't
'cause
deserve.
nigga might agree with
Nikki
you.
Nikki nice, but she don't deserve to be in nobody top 10. I'm sorry. She
Okay.
like, I'm sorry.
Monster not landing her a spot in the top 10, correct?
No.
Okay.
That's not getting her in the top 10.
Did it on them
Like,
is not landing her in the top 10, right?
no. No,
Okay.
there's
All right.
nothing she
I just
has that
wanted to,
makes her
I just
top
wanted to
10.
make
And
sure. I just wanted to make
and
sure.
I respect her. Like you know what I mean? Let me just be clear. Nicki does not deserve to be anybody's top 10. There should be no list on God's green earth where Eminem is higher than fucking Biggie Smalls. First and
Okay.
foremost, right?
Okay.
If you don't want to tell me Big's the best, all right, fine, I get it. You know what I mean? Especially with the room I'm in, I understand what I'm saying. But he's got to be in your top 3 or 4. Like,
Right.
what? That's just crazy talk to me. Kendrick Lamar being higher than Nas is wild. Like, I, Nicki in the top 10 is still like that's still crazy to me.
Okay.
Like, I'm looking over this whole. Go ahead. I'm sorry, yo. This
Yeah.
list is
So
ridiculous.
so let me.
Jason, who
Yeah.
don't
So
belong for you?
all right. So let me get into my notes on the list. So I made some notes. I
I
came
like
prepared.
this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I named a couple of rappers who I believe should be in the top 50 who were left off. Right. Mace. I think he was integral to the Bad Boy whole situation. His
Who he
obviously
kicks
he had
out
a
of this list?
Out of top
who
50,
yeah. So okay,
Out of this top
I'll,
50,
I'll
who would Mace
I'll get
replace?
right. I'll get to that in a second. Um, then the other two rappers I feel should be on this list are Common. Oh no, Common's on it. The other rapper is let me double check. He's not on the list. Slick Rick. Slick Rick should definitely be on this list.
I'm with you.
And so the two rappers that those two guys should kick off are Dr. Dre and Melly Mel.
Dr. Dre should not be on the top 50 list for just
No,
obvious reasons.
for obvious reasons. Dr. Dre is a great artist. He's done probably more for hip hop than almost anybody, but he is nobody's top rapper. Melly Mel, I understand putting him on there for historical purposes, but he's not better than a lot of people. So
You think
again,
Rick Ross should be in this 50?
I think I'm not
Yes.
absolutely
Yes.
mad at him being in the 50. So then, okay, so now I have in addition to that, I have a list of rappers who I think are kind of right there on the fringe, who may or may not should be on the list. And you guys tell me what you think about these guys. So on my fringe list, I have Ludacris, Corrupt, Jeezy, Method Man, Wiz, Lupe, and Tyler the Creator.
Method Man's on this list. I just saw him.
Okay, is he? He's on the list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who was the first? You said. So I'm
I
sorry. You
said
said.
I said Ludacris.
I think. And I'm a Luda fan. I'm a Luda
Uh-huh.
fan. Luda's super duper underrated because he.
Oh, actually,
Everyone
he's
just
on here.
thinks
I'm fucking up. He's 39. He should be higher.
Okay.
He's under Gucci Mane, which is kind of crazy.
The Gucci Mane being the top 50 greatest rapper of all time is kind of crazy to me, and I don't want no problems.
Yeah,
Let me just make that clear. I don't want no problems. But Gucci Mane, like I'm looking at this list now, bro, and I'm sorry. Like, hold on, this Nicki Minaj thing is kind of wild. You trying to tell me Nicki Minaj is a better rapper than Jadakiss?
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. But I think I understand why they put her so high. 10 is crazy, and I think they put her at 10
I think being in the top 50 should just be respected as that is. Like people don't recognize the fact that this is 50 out of like 5 million people that have done this. So
Right.
like you being in 50, no matter where you're at in 50, that's
It's
like
good.
that's
Yeah.
respect, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like I there's on no planet should she be ahead of like a lot of these dudes, yo. Like I think Kiss should be higher. I think DMX should be higher.
Yeah. I mean, I think I don't think
Is Raekwon on here?
I don't think she's better than J. Cole, you know. But this is what I'll say for Nicki Minaj.
50 Cent being 17 is wild. That's kind of high for him.
Right. It is. I think Nicki Minaj's thing is that she is a very
Is Prodigy here?
talented rapper. She has all the acclaim and has sold all the records.
Yeah. All day.
and she's outshined most of the, her male counterparts whenever she gets on a song. So I understand. And then, I think part of it is political to have a
She had a
woman
run.
in the top 10, just to say, okay, we're not going to be so, guy heavy that we have to make sure that we get a woman in early. And that's kind of what it feels like.
Like, she's not a better rapper than Ice Cube. I'm sorry.
No.
Like, Ice Cube should be in the top 10.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm just keeping it a B with niggas. Like,
no, for sure. I mean, she's not better than Rakim.
And everything I'm saying is respectfully. She's not better than Rakim.
No.
That's crazy to me, yo.
Yeah,
like, what's happening here? Billboard?
That's just a fact.
I don't know. I think, honestly, this was like a reactionary piece. I think that it was rolled out just to get reactions out of people.
Go ahead, Jerv. I gotta ask.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all the West Coast boy, so I gotta ask. E40's top 50 greatest rappers of all time?
Oh yeah, for sure, without a doubt.
Yes, absolutely.
Without a single doubt in my mind.
Without a single doubt in your mind.
And actually, honestly, DLC should be on there.
Yes.
We don't get a lot of shit without D.
Well, since we want to bring up DLC, can I bring up the elephant in the room?
Yes.
Cool G Rap?
Well played, sir. Well played.
Oh God.
Snoop's not top. Snoop's not number 9.
You're flagrant. You're flagrant. You're banned. Don't come to LA.
And I love
penalty. 15
is one of the most iconic people in hip hop. Yes, sir.
Bro? You playing with me?
Huh?
Who better than Snoop Dogg?
How much time we got left in this segment?
You're bugged the fuck out. You got put.
You mean that's under him on this list, or like what you want me to do?
I'm asking you a question. Who do you got over Snoop Dogg? Give me 2.
Hove, Nas, Big.
No, Hove is already there, bro.
Oh, you mean on the list underneath? I got you.
Who taking him out?
I think Rakim's better than Snoop. I think Stax is better than Snoop.
Who?
Andre 3000. Excuse me.
The one who's scared to catch a brick. The one who hasn't rapped because he's scared to mess up.
Okay, fine. I think Ice Cube's better than Snoop.
High faith in that man.
I think Ice Cube's better than Snoop, dog. Yo, Snoop gave us one of the greatest albums ever known to mankind. It's still the album that no matter what generation you're in, your debut album is always the most anticipated album since Doggy Style. Mm-hmm. But I can argue with you that Snoop's freestyle ability is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in life, but his song making ability wasn't. I'm sorry, not like his song making a joint, like when he went from Doggy Style until he had that little bleak area in the middle before he got back on the good graces with Pharrell and all them niggas. The shit was different after DOC. Okay, DOC's influence is very big on Snoop.
That's where you're wrong at. Okay, so
tell me I'm wrong.
I'm gonna tell you you're wrong. Okay, so,
and I love
yeah.
I gotta say that. I'm sorry.
So there's an argument to be made that Snoop actually never really fell off. After Doggy Style, he made actually one of his most famous and popular songs of all time, which still gets played at parties today, which is Two of America's Most Wanted. That came out in 1996. So we're talking about
Two America's Most. That's his song, or that's
a song with him and Tupac. So we're talking.
Okay, so let me say I'm speaking of his catalog, not necessarily songs he's made. Yes, he's had songs. Like, I'm not saying that. Yes, that song's crazy. Like, but go ahead, continue.
Yeah. Also, in the midst of that, he came out with Dog Pound, which he's featured on a lot of their songs. New York is a Snoop Dogg hook. You're talking about song making ability. That song is tight in large part because of Snoop Dogg. This is all after Doggy Style. In the midst of that, he went to No Limit. He did Bitch Please, which is a great Snoop Dogg song. And this is all pre-Pharrell. And then he's also featured on probably the greatest hip hop album of all time, which is Chronic 2001. This is all post Doggy Style. He came out with the East Siders, which, okay, yes, you're not West Coast, but his work with Battle Cat in the late 90s and early 2000s is really what the West Coast sound is kind of all about, in addition to the songs that he did with Mac 10, Ice Cube, Only in California. He had the whole West Coast sound is based around Snoop Dogg. And that wasn't just the 1992, 93 sound. It's more of the DJ Quick Battle Cat style. And Snoop Dogg has a bunch of features with Sugar Free, Quick, and all of these dudes. That's really kind of dictates what the sound is all about. So again, we fast forward and we go to Bitch Please. We go to Bitch Please 2 with Eminem, which is another great song. So again, this is before we even get into Lay Low, the Last Meal, and then him resurrecting his career again when it wasn't even in need of resurrection with Pharrell, which he has his biggest hits 15 years into his career with Beautiful and Drop It Like It's Hot. So again, all of that, but he had 2001 in the middle with the Next Episode, Fuck You, a bunch of songs on that album that define the sound of some of the greatest hip hop music of all time. So I don't understand where Snoop fell off at. Maybe The Dogfather wasn't a great album, but that doesn't mean he wasn't making hits the whole way through.
Oh, okay. Just to counter what you just said, my man.
Yeah.
I think that yes, throughout this time, there's been songs that Snoop has come out with because he is a talented artist, right? But if I'm talking about his albums, right? I'm talking about his albums and how he murdered and how he destroyed Doggy Style, right?
Right.
And then he had maybe it got just a little too West Coast for me, and that just wasn't my flavor. I love 2001. You know what I mean? I recognize them Jones, but I like them No Limit days. And yeah, he had a song or two that was hot, but like I mean, what? That's 2 songs on what? How many songs is on the album?
I mean, the No Limit Top Dog album is a good album.
Fire.
That's the thing. Like,
Fire.
if you didn't listen to it, that's
but
on
Jerv,
you.
You also
I'm a No Limit fan. Like I had every
Jerv,
I'm mad.
Did you go back and listen to it?
Magic, all huh?
Did you go back and listen to it in current day?
I have not listened to it in current day because I didn't like it in present day.
I think
or whatever it was.
I think when you revisit it, you're gonna be like, it's not that bad.
Yeah, No Limit Top Dog and The Last Meal are 2 fire albums.
I want to say I want to say you were distracted by like other shit that was on. And that's fair.
Wait, you don't like The Last Meal, Jerv? Just real quick.
To be 100% honest with you, I don't really have many.
He ain't heard it, bro.
No,
he stopped after. Where you stop? You stopped after what? Dogfather?
No, I would say Snoop's one of my favorite. And with all the Snoop's one of my favorite artists. So whenever Snoop comes out with something, I'm going to give it a spin. Well, it could be even that whatever the roster joint. Like I listen to all just so I can say I listen to Snoop's album.
I ain't fuck with it. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I'm not believing it, Jerv. I don't think you listened to The Last Meal.
Lying. It was a crazy era.
I think you came back. I think you came back after he popped off with Pharrell, and you started tapping in again. But I think after The Dogfather, you was tapped out all the way up until Beautiful. That's what I'm hearing.
My nigga, I'm gonna just tell you No Limit. I was a super duper No Limit fan. When they signed Snoop, I was just as hyped that Snoop sign with them as I was when Cameron joined The Rock. Because I recognized and I was like, oh, he's now going to get the production of blah, 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 and yada, 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 right? Like he's going to get the set.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, Jerv, you're bugging. Snoop belongs to be in the top 10. I don't care.
Right. Wait, real quick, Trey. Even on that run, early in that run, Jerv, was he not featured on Fuck Them Other Niggas? Cause I'm down for, like, did he not get off? Did he not get off on that? I'm just saying, Jerv. You said the nigga fell off.
It was cool, bro.
Jay, that's a classic.
I love it, bro. This is see what you're now. This is our first time. This is great, yo. I hear you. I'm gonna tell you, it was cool.
Jerv.
It was cool, bro. It was cool. The song is fire. It comes on. That's my college life. I love that song. Like
Hey, the nigga,
it was
nigga
cool.
stroked his beard, nigga, out of frustration. He was like, nigga ain't trying to hear it, bro. Yo, you fucking sick, man.
Like, I just
Hey,
think
I
boy might be
love.
15 or 20. Like that's what I think. Like I'm not putting him at the
All
end at
right.
50. I think he might be 15 or
Nah, I
20.
hear you. I hear you, dog. Listen, Snoop belong. No, I ain't trying to hear all that shit. Valentine's Day's coming up, man. What is the most you've ever done for someone on Valentine's Day?
Jerv.
Oh, me first. Oh, you guys are such gentlemen. I appreciate you all.
The floor is yours.
Shit. Yo, to be honest with you, the people, any significant other I've ever had on Valentine's Day, I've never really had to do much for on Valentine's Day because either A, their birthday was right before Valentine's Day, or B, their birthday was literally like 2 weeks after Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day has just always just been like the dinner, the flowers, like the whole, spot, like, depending on what it falls on, like the little spa type flow or whatever, because I was having the ante up for this birthday that was either, you know what I mean? So like I Valentine's Day has never really been the John for me.
So you never cook for a John? You never sprinkle some roses in the spot? And
I mean, I've done the hotel room with the roses and shit
yeah,
like that on the
yeah. So
bed,
what's
like,
up? Yeah,
the
you
rose
gotta.
petals and all that shit.
Right,
But I
right.
mean, like, I got the rose petals from the dollar store, my nigga. Like, my man asked what's the most I've, like, nah, I think he meant price wise. The roses from the fucking dollar store. Like, you
Nah,
I
you
can't
ain't
get
mean,
gotta
real rose
listen.
petals.
Here's the thing: you ain't gotta get no real motherfucking rose petals. All I'm saying is,
Shit.
what's the most?
Instagram will tell you gotta have fucking a person playing a
That's why
violin
you and I
and
lie.
all
That's
that
why a lot
shit.
of shit ain't working because motherfuckers out here chasing the ground. Jason,
I
what's the
hate that.
most romantic shit you done, brother?
I just want to say too, like I hate that Valentine's Day now is for Instagram. Like it seems like everything
Yep.
gears up just so you or her or both of y'all can post some sort of thing on Instagram to prove how much you love each other. And I just think
Mm-hmm.
that's like some of the wackest shit in the world. So I just wanted to start it off by saying that. But yeah, I mean, I cooked before. I think last year, yeah, I did the whole like roses in the crib and balloons and you know what I'm saying, the candles like leading to the bedroom and all that. Like, so I think that was probably like the um, top joint for me is like the roses and the candles and obviously dinner, you got to start with the dinner, but I think once you add the flowers and all that up into it and the candles and shit. But I'm not really I guess I'm not like the Kanye romantic, having Kenny G or whatever he be doing, like like pull up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I guess like that's the other tough part for me, right? Is because I feel like there's an expectation for Valentine's Day for niggas to pull like some sort of rabbit out the hat to make, to be like different or do something like to prove your worth. It's almost like on some
you got
knight in shining armor, like you gotta like prove to like, you know what I'm
you got to send
saying?
the flowers to the job too, though. Like that's just crazy too, because like it's like it's like it's like the whole day you low key are just competing with like all her homegirls, like niggas. Like
Yeah, yeah,
niggas is playing like an
yeah,
all-star game and everybody's
yeah.
just coming out with windmill ducks and all types of shit, my nigga.
Yeah, it's a slam dunk contest of love. For sure.
Yeah,
Trey?
for me, man, I was not the romantic nigga, bro. I did the whole dinner shit and just call it a day. I mean, I'm
That's
still
how I
learning
feel
how to
though.
do
You know what I'm saying? I feel like,
I mean,
and
it
here's the
should
other
be that
side.
way.
It should just be that way.
It
Can
should
we
be
just
this
get the
way.
dinner and go to the crib? Like, but why can't it be reversed, Trey? Like, why don't niggas have no love day. Like we don't get shit.
They
Yeah.
they crave something for us. Ain't it the steak and the BJ day or whatever that shit,
That shit ain't on the
whatever that
West
day
Coast
is?
though. That's not a West Coast thing. And
That
Oh,
that's
that
shit
just
shit
ain't
just
caught
East Coast.
on. That shit
That
ain't
shit
caught
good.
on.
Yeah, though we gotta. I forget when it is, but Instagram will let you know we supposed to get a steak and a BJ on that day, dog. That's just what it is.
Yeah, we need that. We got to popularize that day. Jerv. Come on, man. Pump that up. I need that love. Yeah, man. That's my big gripe with Valentine's Day. It's like it's almost like the same thing with like Mother's Day and Father's Day, where it's like Mother's Day, you get roll the red carpet out. You know what I'm saying? Everything is fire. Father's Day, it's like nigga get some socks. You know? Like, we don't have no competing day for Valentine's Day. I guess it's Super Bowl Sunday.
Shit, it probably is, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, for years, Valentine's Day weekend was NBA All Star weekend.
I remember that.
Niggas just
I
wanted to
remember that.
watch the fucking game. That's all
Bro.
we wanted to do.
Bro, it was out here one year in LA when it was like Valentine's Day. That shit was tricky. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest hurdle, right? The biggest hurdle is every year Valentine's Day is All-Star Weekend. Now imagine working in sports and now you have to choose.
ain't no choice.
Ain't no choose, dog. One's paying.
I mean, it
bills,
is
and the other
kind of
one's just gonna have
choose.
to-
You're gonna have to just pick a day.
I used to say you could slide with me.
But what if your girl ain't into sports?
I mean, but you into the city I'm going to be in.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you ain't coming out there for that. Like, you coming out there because we in Toronto or we in New York or we're in New Orleans or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you're coming for that experience. Yeah. I mean, you can be, even if you're not, I mean, I got to work. So, like, I'm going to be working all day anyway.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, she'd be a real one if she understood the schedule and just kind of like, all right, we're going to do it on the 12th.
Right. But nah,
that's the thing. The 14th
it can't be.
The 14th is Tuesday, by the way.
Duh.
But it can't be.
If you don't do it on the 14th, dog, then all of a sudden you got a secret family on the side. You got all types of shit, my nigga. Like, it's crazy, dog.
Yeah,
have you ever got accused
relationship
of something
might
like
be
that?
Over.
Have you ever got accused of something like that?
Nah. Cause like, even if we don't go out on Valentine's Day, like, I'm still like with you on Valentine's Day. Like, I'm just not gonna be around. Like, yeah, that's kind of crazy, dog. Like, yo, use a wild boy if you're not around your lady on the 14th. That's kinda, I don't give a fuck how mad you are at each other, dog. Sit your ass on that fucking couch and just let yourself be visible for the day.
Exactly.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that, man, from Dr. Love himself, Dr. Jerv. Jerv trying to save families out here.
I wish they had more shit for niggas to watch, like on Valentine's Day. That was like entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't even really like.
You know what you can watch this year, my brother?
What?
Why don't you DVR this Super Bowl that's about to come on? You know what I'm saying? And watch history in the making, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Watch Jalen Hurts. Yo, watch Jalen Hurts hold up the trophy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need my girl. I don't need my girl looking at Jalen Hurts too long.
Hey, man, all I'm gonna tell y'all is this. Hey, man, just follow my live tonight, yo. It's going to be crazy.
All right, no, are you gonna go live if they lose?
Nigga,
yes, go live.
Yes, you gotta go live if they lose, Jerv. You gotta go live.
Win or lose. We need a breakdown.
We need the
we
game
need a breakdown,
recap.
bro. Even if you say,
just give us a TikTok. We like you was talking about the impressions.
He said, "Give us a TikTok."
TikTok. We need a 50-second TikTok, win or lose. Jerv.
Oh no, there will be some sort of. It won't be the live. It'll be a story, like something on my story, real quick, like reacting to the game.
I need a breakdown, bro, of like why y'all won and why y'all lost.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now. When we win this, John, my nigga,
you're unbearable.
It's about to be real ignorant. It's real ignorant.
So if they win, you're not working tomorrow.
I'm working. They just gonna have to get what they get out of me tomorrow, my nigga. Like, because I'm not. I know the day I'm not working. I know the day I'm not working is gonna be when that parade happens.
So Jerv,
Okay.
give me your pre Super Bowl game ritual. What are your superstitions? Do you wear a
Uh,
jersey with another man's name on your back?
no, but I gotta. I mean, I do wear jerseys, but not for games. Like I wear jerseys on for fashion, not necessarily for game. I feel it's weird wearing another nigga's jersey to the game, like
Right.
especially when you can see that nigga.
Bro,
Like
Yeah.
like
you're crazy.
imagine me cussing somebody out. Like yo, like I'm at a Sixers game and I'm
Jerv,
cussing
see now
out a
you gotta
player.
scale a fan. You got to
No,
scale a fandom. You
no.
too
Well,
cool to wear a fucking another person's jersey.
not well. It's like this. If I go to a game with Mark, right, and
Right.
I'm sitting down, and I got a Joel Embiid jersey on, right,
Uh-huh.
and now I'm going back and forth with said player from whatever other team is in the building, right, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying whatever, right.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga can say anything, like yo, he could just literally say, yo, get off that nigga's dick, dog. Like you got his jersey
Nah,
on,
because that's not
like
how
yo, and
fandom
then I'm
works.
done,
That's not how fandom
Not
works, bro. Come on.
bruh.
Nigga, the
Fandom
jersey
is
is
great and all, but when it's time to get these
you're
jokes off, my
ridiculous.
nigga, that fandom shit out the window, dog.
You're
It's either you get me
ridiculous.
or you don't. But for
You're
the Eagles game,
ridiculous.
I got my same jersey out. I mean, I got my same
All right,
hoodie.
so I was at the
I got an
Rams
old
game with
ass
this
hoodie.
hot girly joint on. You feel me? I ain't think nothing of it. Ain't
No, I mean,
not a
football's
soul
different.
saying shit.
Football's different. Football's different,
How?
actually. It's different,
How?
yo. I, you know how like you know how sometimes you just get the answer. It just is like it just is, yo. Like it's different, bro. Like it's
Okay.
basketball jerseys. Generally, at games, you generally see it's like a couple kind of people. It's like you see like the little kid. You know what I mean? You see like one of my one. You see like the people that might come with their girlfriends, so they got the jerseys and they do the little jersey things or whatever. And then it's just like the the hype person, like what I mean,
Right, right,
the nigga that probably got just a little too much shit on, right?
right.
Like, but you don't really see us going to like the game with like a basketball jersey on. You know what I mean? Like you don't. In that era you did, but now you don't. We go to games now and we're just fresh.
Right.
You know what I mean? Football, like niggas don't go to football games and get fresh at football games. Niggas go to football games, they're comfortable and they're ready to just just be drunk and stupid. So
Me and
I've worn
Jason
the
didn't
jersey.
do that.
I wore Harold
Me and
Trey
Jason
Carmichael
kind of
didn't
jersey.
do that.
disagrees. Yeah,
Me and Jason didn't do that.
yeah. We was kind of fresh, but it's
No,
L.A.
We
Trey.
was
I'm not
That's a
saying. Well,
different.
yeah, it's LA. LA is
They
also different.
football game vibe is way different. They East
yeah,
Coast
they
outside is
vibes is
cold.
really
Yeah, like
cold.
here you go.
Yeah,
We're actually going there. We're actually going there on some real fan shit. Like we living and dying with this team. LA,
I'm not a
dog,
fan.
nigga, no, yo, you're not a fan. Like you're like out of everyone on this podcast, I'm a fan. Like I am a fan of a team. If y'all,
Oh my
when the Rams
god.
lost that Super Bowl to which call in them, you went to sleep that night and slept great. You ain't think
Oh
about
yeah.
shit else,
Oh
right?
yeah. I don't never
When
listen. First of all,
when the
I'm not about to let
Rams
no
lose on
Rams.
Sunday, like your day is not fucked up, right?
Of course.
When you like when that nigga Kawhi Leonard shot and that shit bounced my nigga and boop boop boop, like I was
Yes.
fucked up, right? Like I was down, my nigga. Like I get it. People take shots at me on social. It's cool. I get it. You know what I mean? Because it's me. Like I love it. But like you don't really see me go back when my team loses and everybody says they shit. I just kind of let it go because I understand I talk shit. But like my nigga, I'm mad as shit. Like my days is
All right.
messed up. It's been like
So
this
the
since I
name
was
of
a
this
kid.
episode is called Not a Fan. This has been a great episode of the BOMM podcast. For Jason Madison, for Big Jerv. Go Birds. Hopefully he comes out on top. And check in with us throughout the week. Tell your Patreon fans, don't bootleg our shit. Support black businesses during Black History Month. We only got 28 days of this motherfucker, but you should support this podcast 365 days. If you find Amin out in Scottsdale, tell him his co-hosts are looking for him. I'm Black Trey, and we're out.